Really, I don't know what I'm always trying to achieve with making the videos and stuff. I know what it's like to sit at home and I want to watch somebody talk about something that touches me somehow, and not all show. It's not about amusement or entertaining ideas. Qualities like, the quality of the video itself is not so important. I think the main thing for me was always just to see people I can relate to, and that's why I try and talk about the things that I talk about on here. I talk about my weaknesses and things that upset me as well, the things that I'd normally hide from the world. I think because I've got no expectations, it doesn't really make a difference what video I make anyway. If the result is good or bad, it's always going to be my own judgment of myself that matters the most to me. I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but it could be the case that a lot of people credit my work, and if I see a flaw in it, I might not say anything, but I'll definitely not be happy with my own performance. And it works the other way around. If someone says, they don't like my work, and I'm happy with my own performance, nothing can change that. That's something I've learnt about myself, and it's not an obvious thing. Sometimes you can get it wrongly wired and think, as long as I please others, life will be okay. And to a certain degree, it's quite easy to, it's not easy to please others, but it's easy to do your best to please others and get close. As close as you can, as close as someone else can express their desires. For example, if somebody says, can you take the rubbish out? It's quite an easy, clear-cut desire to quickly fulfill, even if it kind of puts you out your way a bit. And sometimes working for the universe is cleaning up or washing the toilet, In fact, that's more likely the case, that to get the menial things out the way is to fly through that void of space, the vacuum, it's probably not even a vacuum, but the emptiness of space, the nothingness. It's to do the disciplines, the things that you need to do, things that are required from physical earthly reality. Having no expectations does tend to remove a little bit of the competitiveness of life. I remember used to feeling more competitive about things. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I can artificially be competitive. I think it's not that difficult to kind of get a bit of game about yourself. Sort of getting contact with the childish, the child side, the playful side. I think play is about creating a space where we can test our skills against each other in the safety of that playing field. Sparring partners, pushing each other to the limits without injury or harm. And that's play, and we can do that with each other. And sometimes I think that's what we've set up over the years, like the ability to test ourselves, express ourselves, make mistakes, watch reactions, have this mutual understanding that yes, he made a mistake, she made a mistake, they acted like idiots, but based on the nature of that mistake, I probably made it myself, so therefore let's mutually just lower that bar of expectation on each other. I suppose expectations are like statutes and acts and regulations and irregularities. The expectations of the government, to oneself, the expectations of society on oneself, and to turn off one's own expectations of oneself and the world. What do you base it off? And really that's where the idea of religion comes from. The process of going back to the true self. Where essentially we should all find each other. Okay, yeah, I'll see you in the next video. But I'll keep this one short. Cheerio.